Welcome guys! It's my second devlog where I've been creating game in Unity. I have a lot of changes to show you, so let's start. First of all, I don't want to create roads one by one. It's super slow. I think the best idea is to create a map within a mouse click. But you know, beginnings are tough. My road placeholders were everywhere. But it's only a one condition to fix. As you can see, I use simple 0 and 1 tile map to represent roads. Meanwhile, I have issues with removing roads when I want to refresh them. I even destroyed my prefab and I need to create another one. Again. But I fix it. And looks like my simple road system is working on the click right away. I created a few prefabs to cover straight roads, corners and crossroads. I also have some conditions to use these prefabs correctly to create a nice looking road system. We can now smoothly drive our car on the generated roads. Okay, so we have this black trail from the wheels. It's from the original asset and I want to create something else on my own. Let's draw a circle. Yeah, it will be perfect as a smoke particle. By the way, it's okay to use the black fill color, but now I would use the white color to change it directly in the Unity. This Unity particle system is very powerful, but also a bit complicated when combined with these all materials things. I created this cool cartoon style particle system for drifting. It's a pure black circles with some transparency, different speed and size. Going next, I want to add people on my generated roads. So far I have some points that are connected and they are creating paths. I need to figure it out how to implement these mechanics in the tile map. Basically, how to create points automatically and connect them with each other. So, each road tile we have two types of points, starting point and middle point. They will be connected to create a path. So people will have a choice. Go through the path, forward, backward, or they can find the nearest starting point on the road tile next to them. Let's create a crosswalk texture. I was trying some different styles, but finally I chose the simplest form. I added it to the map and I think it looks really good. Also, at first I added it to the wrong prefab, of course. But a few moments later we have this nice looking roads map. There are some bugs, like crosswalk next to each other, but for now we can avoid this just by not creating this type of crossroads next to each other. Before I will add people, I think it would be great to create a map a bit faster. Like draw it in the Windows Paint and load it in Unity. And it would be great tool to test quickly if everything's working fine. So I draw this weird looking map. Of course there was some problem at the first attempt, like texture is not readable, but finally it works. We have this weird map right away on the mouse click. Let's make some adjustments and make it in the middle, and voila! In this method I'm reading all black pixels from the texture. Here it's a map pixel perfect variable. In the action that creates map, I read width and height of the texture, and I have a loop on every pixel on the texture. I created another method, isRoute, to check if the pixel on the provided coordinates is black. I just used getPixel method, and this isRoute method returns true if the pixel is black. Now we can return to generating people. Every road prefab has a people point list with previous and next points, like in my paint idea in the beginning. So I added a human here, and it's pink this time. Probably I removed the material by accident, but never mind. Pink is a nice color too. Every time he reaches a point, he can decide where he wants to go, and it has a new target. Now he can also move between different road types. But it's not perfect and there are some bugs. Let's fix it. So after some time I created another weird map, but this time we have 400 people in our city. And to be honest, I thought it will be very slow, but looks like it's working really great. Of course, it's a test only because we don't want to have people on the whole huge map, right? It's just inefficient. Don't do that if you don't need to. I want to have visible people only. Everyone else is redundant. Meanwhile, I improved a bit models and textures. Here you can see the people visibility mechanism. We have visible people only, and I'm removing non-visible game objects. Nice. If you have ever played Grand Theft Auto series, you know there are fire hydrants that player can destroy. I love it, and I created this mechanism too. Maybe the fire hydrant is too heavy. Also, I added this nice looking arrow to show where we need to drive. It's some beginning of the mission system. The last but not least is the UI. Now everything looks more like a game, not like a concept or other shit. And I need to say, it's really fun to create this game. Every day game looks better and better, and I'm really excited. Please feel free to add a comment and give me some feedback. Thanks for watching and see you next time.